Hello, everyone. This is Rose. Today's topic from the Book of Life is when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. What about the woman? What does the woman receive when she is found? Is it a good thing? Let's take a look at this short story from the Book of Life. Stephanie Dunbar, an attractive 35-year-old divorced mother with 2 kids, has decided to enter back into the dating world. Trina, who is Stephanie's best friend since high school, tells her about this popular dating site. Following Trina's instructions, Stephanie creates an account on the dating site. She uploads pictures that shows off her curvy figure. As she begins to browse the site, she couldn't believe the large number of single, good-looking, employed men that were available and willing to be visible on this dating site. She felt like a kid in a candy store without restrictions. Stephanie decided to start by showing interest in a person whose profile captured her attention. She couldn't believe within 2 days, 10 men showed interest in meeting her. She decided to ask Trina for some advice. What should I do? There's 10 men that wants to meet me. How do I handle this? Trina advised Stephanie to set up a public meeting on different days for each person she was interested in getting to know. Trina explained to Stephanie, this doesn't mean you're going to date all of these men you select. It's just a meet and greet. Getting to know who you have things in common with, who you would like to see on a personal basis. So after Trina explains this to Stephanie, Stephanie agrees to set up a meeting on different days with each person that she was interested in getting to know. Stephanie selected 5 of the 10 men to meet at the local Starbucks store 1 mile from her home. For 5 consecutive days, Stephanie arrives 15 minutes prior to the set time. She sat in her car watching people go in and out of Starbucks until it was time for her to go in. On each occasion, Stephanie wasn't sure if her date had shown up because no one entering the store looked like the profile picture on the dating site. Also, on each occasion, as Stephanie enters the store, someone waves her over in their direction. The person waving usually sitting at a 2-seat table, always wearing a huge Kool-Aid smile on their face while sipping on a drink. Not sure how to handle the situation, Stephanie approaches the person with the same pre-thought introduction. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Are you? Before Stephanie can finish her question, the person who waved her over stated his name. As Stephanie sits, she has the same thought with each person. Well, he looks like he can be related to the person on the profile. Stephanie soon learns the similarity in each man. After introducing herself, she was greeted with, well, Miss Stephanie, you look as good in person as your profile pictures. Stephanie couldn't help but think to herself, I wish I could say the same about you. But instead of speaking her thoughts, she asked each person their name again. So you know what that did. Wiped the Kool-Aid smile right off their face. With each of them making similar statements after she asked them their name again. The statement would either be, "What? You've been on so many dates you can't remember which person you are meeting with today?" Or, "You have a short memory. Did you not hear me give you my name after you introduced yourself?" "Yes," replied Stephanie. "It's because you don't look like your profile picture." In an offensive tone, each man replied, well, that picture was taken 10 years ago. However, everybody says I still look the same." Disappointed, Stephanie decided to give the person no more than 10 minutes of her time. Stephanie soon learns the similarity in standards of each man. No one pulled the chair out for her to sit or offered to buy her a drink. Each answered her one question the exact same, which is, "What are you looking for in a mate?" These men were straightforward, no hesitation in what they expected from the woman in their life. They all wanted a woman who would have their back no matter what comes up, a woman who could bring 50% to the table in finances, yet be able to hold down their household 100% should he become in between jobs. This woman would have to keep her wifey duties, which were defined as sex, appearance, cooking, cleaning, washing, running his errands, and taking care of the kids. As each man spoke their expectations so openly, without hesitation, Stephanie couldn't help but to divert her thoughts to her divorce and the reason why her ex-husband stated he cheated on her for the last 5 years of their 7-year marriage. He claims she no longer had his back and had stopped performing her wifely duties. Yet he refused to give her a divorce while he was employed. As soon as he loses his job, he asked for alimony in exchange for agreeing to the divorce. Of course, Stephanie's lawyer and the judge was not in favor of giving Mr. Dunbar alimony. Instead, what Mr. Dunbar got was an order to pay child support as soon as he returns back to work. Stephanie realized the only good thing she received from her marriage is her kids and wisdom. You hear me? Wisdom on what not to settle for just to be in a relationship. She was determined not to repeat history, which in turn caused Stephanie to decline a second date after each man proudly finished defining his expectation of the woman that was to come into his life. In spite of her experiences, Stephanie refused to believe that all men were the same. However, she knew her acceptance of living up to her ex-husband's expectations had caused her aura to become toxic. Your aura is an energy that surrounds you, and that energy it attracts like energy. So Stephanie realized that her aura was toxic because of her relationship with her ex-husband, and that was causing her to attract the same type of men. Stephanie understood her aura is a magnetic energy that tracks like energy, which is known to most people as kindred spirits. She knew in order to align her energy with her heart's desire, because her energy was toxic doesn't mean her heart was toxic. She knew what she wanted in her life, and she knew she had to align her energy to attract what her heart desired. She had to balance her chakras, and your chakras is just your energy in 7 different levels, and she had to put that in balance and get her mind and her spirit and her energy in alignment right in order to change her aura. She started each day with prayer and meditation, visualizing her values and her worth, that they both match her heart's desires. She visualized her aura drawing her heart's desire to her. 2 weeks after daily praying and meditation, people began to compliment Stephanie, often stating she has a glow and a bubbly, pleasant spirit. 3 months after daily praying and meditation, Stephanie meets Dave at a charity fundraiser. On their first date, Dave spoke of being reborn through the renewing of his mind. When Stephanie asked him to elaborate, Dave replied, "Well, I now understand my mate is not my slave. We are one. She is my equal because she is flesh of my flesh, bone of my bones. I am to cherish her, honor her, respect her, protect her, and provide for her. Although we are one, she has her own identity. And if she decides to work outside the home as her equal partner, I am to share in the household chores, cooking, and raising the kids." A year after Stephanie and Dave's first date, they were joined together in marriage. Dave honored his words and actions. Hopefully, this short story helps in providing hope to your story. Please don't allow the toxicity of your bad experience to dictate your worth, your value, or your future. Gift yourself with love. Take 15 minutes each day to vision your worth, your value in its highest esteem. Vision love pouring out of your spirit. Vision your love as strength, not to be taken advantage of in a negative way, not to be abused or misused. Walk in your strength. He that finds you will see the beauty of your strength and will honor you as his queen, not his slave. You can't expect a man to give you what you won't give yourself. Love yourself. Value yourself. You can't expect a man to see in you what you don't see in yourself. See the strength and the power that is inside of you. That light that is in you, that's power. That's strength. Walk in it. Live it. Watch things change for you. So I invite you to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below in order to receive more notifications of more articles from the Book of Life. Be blessed and safe. Have a good day.